r/AskReddit. What is one thing you will never, ever do? Stick things down my dong hole. For the love of God, thank you. I worked in healthcare and have seen way too many things shoved down men's dong holes. Imagine that the audience is naked while giving a presentation. My brain power is trying to keep the words going. I don't have cells on the side for that kind of imagination. As if I need boner fuel. SRS. I tried that and all that happened was I got a boner. Worst is when someone in the audience gives you a good compliment and you feel a boner coming on. Then there's an awkward lapse in your responses as most of your mental energy gets redirected to neutralizing the boner. Meth, not even once. For anyone who is considering heroin for any reason, I urge them to go read u/Spontaneous Usher's user page and posting history. My birth parents were heroin users and I've never had the guts to look experiences up, but when I read this, damn, it all makes sense now. Please, if you have children especially, don't do it. It will duck them, and you, up for the rest of their lives. Lick a puby public toilet. But do you have your urinal cake and eat it too? Fight side by side with an elf. How about with a friend? I can do that. Become president. According to my 12th grade English teacher. Edit. This comment was dead when I went to sleep, and now it's my most popular comment ever. If my path to presidency follows the same trajectory, I will unexpectedly win the popular vote in 2020 by write-in ballots. Mr. Hacker will still be right though, because I'll be about 7 years too young to legally become president. Thanks for your support anyway. Reddit. Same thing happened when I was in year 8. I asked him if he always dreamt of being a pay teacher. Trust a Sicilian when death is on the line. Inconceivable. Heroin. I was on morphine after an operation and hated it. I have negative desire to try heroin. I was given morphine at the hospital to relieve stomach ulcer pain and the feeling was so good that I understood how people get hooked on opiates. I never tried it again because I knew I'd get hooked. I was given IV morphine for appendicitis pain. It barely did anything for me in terms of reduction of pain. Just felt sleepy. But a week later I went back BC of complications and this time was given Dilaudid for the pain. I felt like I was floating on a cloud and I distinctly remember thinking, oh no, I feel way too good right now. I would never try it recreationally, ever, for the same reason as you. I will never, for any reason, do anything to anyone, for any reason, ever, no matter what, no matter where, or who I am with, or where I am going, or where I've been, ever, for any reason whatsoever. Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way, like an improved conversation, an improvisation. Thanks, Michael. Swim over a trench. Even thinking about it makes my legs feel funny. Run for office. The country needs you. Anyone who is capable of getting themselves made president should on no account be allowed to do the job. Douglas Adams. Purposely break a Lego set. A psychological horror I could never bring myself to do. Mayo. I did that when I was like 11. My mom pissed me off so I went to my room, grabbed my Lego Star Wars Gungan sub and just dropped it on the floor, and it never got put back together. I still regret it. Give you up, let you down, turn around or desert you. Will you make me cry? Will you say goodbye? Will you tell a lie? Cheat on any of my GFs. I had it happen to me in a bad way in a 4-year relationship and I know the pain. So I vowed to never do that to anyone ever. Wait, how many girlfriends do you have? And do they know about each other? Because if not, found out I was cheated on after 2 of my serious relationships ended. Messes you up, man. Bungee jump. A broken rubber brought me into this world and I'm sure as hell not gonna let one take me out. Wait, why? Have biological children. Too many bad genes that I would rather spare someone else from inheriting. This. So many people act like it's a huge deal that I don't want kids. Well, Karen, since you asked your ducking chain restaurant waitress what her plans are for shooting kids out of her body, I'll happily inform you that not only do I suffer from a debilitating mental illness that I don't want to pass on, said mental illness requires treatment by medication that causes birth defects. If I don't take said medication, say for a 9-month pregnancy, I will end up inpatient, likely psychotic. Let's not talk about the likelihood of PPD triggering another episode after the fact. Nope, not ducking doing it. Have a man take a fat shit in my mouth. But you're open to a woman taking a fat shit in your mouth? How the duck did this already get gold? Everyone get in here, this one's going to take off. Hold on to your butts. Treat any retail or service employees like garbage. After working retail I couldn't bring myself to do it. It's funny, I work with a guy and we both spent years in restaurants, and he feels that his former experience as a server entitles him to complain and send stuff back, and ask for comps. I can't go to restaurants with him. I will never gild myself. Probably not. Reddit guilds ducking anything talking about gold. Chill out. People, you're just feeding the karma horses. Download a car. Marry for money. A lot of people asking me why not, because I get approached by rich douches who think I can be bought. I'm not marrying for anything other than love, period. This dude must already have money. Sleep with Op's mom. I would. Op, is that you? Drink and drive. OP said 1. Crack. Cut off my penis with a rusty knife in the middle of a dessert edit. Thanks for the award. You sure about that? I could never have a rusty knife. I'd have to polish and sharpen it. When another driver is trying to do me a favor that I deem safe, I'll never accept it. Do it, if I do it at all. Again, it has to appear overwhelmingly safe without giving them a wave and saying thanks. Generally, safe example. Changing lanes was always a problem back when I was riding in big rigs. We sincerely appreciate the people in the lane we're merging into who see our turn signals on and flash their lights at us. This tells us, we see you. You have plenty of room. And we are not going to be the typical prick who demonstrates that they want to die RN by speeding up. We got you. Go ahead and get over if everything else looks good. If you do that for a trucker and they flash their lights back, that was their way of saying thanks. Become the NBA's shortest professional basketball player. Because someone shorter than you will also make the NBA. Answer this question. Edit. Duck. Reply to this comment. Edit. Duck. Rape a walrus. Edit. Your mom said it was consensual. That's not a nice way to talk about my mom. Be intimate with someone unless I have a genuine emotional connection. Me too. Little guy doesn't get excited without the emotional layer. Kill dogs. Grill dogs. Give birth. Suck a dong for bus fare. Again. Have a period. Not even in your sentence apparently. He is a man of focus, commitment, and sheer ducking will. Kill someone if this whole coronavirus thing goes to shit. I'll be the guy that dies first in the movie, the whimpering one in the corner. Kill myself. I wouldn't want to take that kind of pleasure away from someone else. Comma. You say that, but remember the person statistically most likely to kill you is you. Sometimes, the smart choice is to get that bastard first. Never duck with another lad's woman. If she cheats with you, she'll cheat on you, and vice versa TBF. That shit will come back to haunt you. Vote for Trump. Beat the game. How has this got so many rewards? Give a duck. Be mean to my mom. Edit. Thank you all for the cake day wishes. Let my toilet paper supply dwindle. Combine frog and dinosaur DNA to create a theme park. I'll never have sex. I'll never do anyone. I'll never lose my virginity because I don't lose. Download TikTok. So this one will be a bit different. I will never, ever intentionally take the life of another apex predator. Being an avid hunter, I find myself disgusted by people who only trophy hunt. And while I understand the majority of those kinds of hunts are sanctioned, with the money and meat remaining local, it just upsets me. Let the bears bear and the lions lion. Cutting my head for a immortal vampire that stole his rival's body. Intentionally hurt someone in a major way. I think making other people sad or angry makes me even more sad and angry at myself. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.